Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 17 The Show, Road to the Show with Simon Unger. This is episode 177 as we're going to continue on the road here, finish up this road trip here as we're going to be in Queens, New York there, taking on the Mets here for this 3-game weekend series. Now, if you watched the last episode, Simon Unger did an amazing feat. He had 5 home runs in a ball game there. Now, in that game he played in, he was, or I should say that series he played with the Cubbies, he was 13 of 17, 8 home runs, 5 of which were in the final game of that 3-game series, along with 14 RBIs, 9 runs, and 2 stolen bases, and he averaged 376 in that series. Now, we'll go ahead and see here. There you see Player of the Month in the month of July as we just wrap that up. There are 22 home runs, 47 RBIs for him for the season. Take a quick look here at the awards here so far. If the season ended today, he would be your most valuable player right now in the National League. And of course, your batting title, of course, he would have. Also, I believe he's up for the Hank Aaron Award. He's also got a Golden Glove, and also he's got a Silver Slugger in his mitts. So he gets all this hardware that he's gonna get. Plus, not to mention, he got the Home Run Derby. He's gonna be taking home a lot of awards here by the season's end. Now, season's not over with just yet. We still got another month or so of games, and then of course, right now we're in the driver's seat in the National League, so we're going to be playing the playoffs. So we'll see what we can do there. But before we can even think about that, we got to take care of these Mets first. So it's a 3-game series against the Mets. We'll see what they can do here today. Now Simon is going to be in this series. He's going to be in all 3 games, so we'll see what he can do here. Hopefully he can bring the same kind of magic and firepower that he did in that series with the Cubbies. Now, take a look here. Just to remind you, give you a quick refresher. 76 and 27 right now for the National League West Division. For the Mets, 41 and 60 right now. 11 games behind the Nationals now in the National League East. So they still got a lot of work to go. They got a 2-game losing streak for themselves. They're 3 of 7 in the last 10 games. So here we are at Citi Field here. We'll see what kind of action we can get into today in today's matchup here. So we got a young guy by the name of Self. He's going to be on the hill today for the Mets, and we'll see what he can do here. As we go to the top of the first here, Simon, there you see leading Dodgers in all 3 categories, especially in the home runs, as he has 68 home runs for the season. 0 for 2 now here, as we'll see here in the count, and Simon swings and misses that one there, as that's one that's going to be out of the zone there, and Self gets the slugger out on that one. Now, go to the 4th inning here. We'll see what Simon can do. He has 2 runners on board. Mets have a 2-0 lead here in this one. Yeah, ground out there. Unassisted double play there for the shortstop there as he gets his fellow shortstop there on that play. Simon having a tough day here. Now, go to the 7th inning here. 4-0 ball game here. The Mets are really stepping it up here today. As we'll see here, Simon pops this one. This one is just going to be a floater there for the second baseman there, as that's going to be easy out there for him, and he is going to have to go to the dugout here and try to hope he can get one more at bat here before the game ends. But unfortunately, the game will end and Self will pick up the victory here as the Mets will win this one with a final score of a 4-0 shutout here as Unger goes 0 for 3. He ends that hitting streak he had. I think it was a modest 10-11 game hitting streak that he had, so he'll have to start all over again tomorrow night. But he goes 0 for 3, a strikeout, and his average drops down to 373 for the day. So there you see his numbers there. Now as we get ready for game number 2 now we got to try to get back on the track here, as we don't want these Mets to get too comfortable here in winning, as we'll go ahead and get out to the field here today. So early afternoon game here between these 2 squads, as we'll see them in action. As we go to the 1st inning here, top of the 1st, Simon up to bat, nobody on board. 2-0 count here for Simon, and count that he likes to have, as he'll hit this one. That's going to drop out there to shallow left field for a base hit there for Simon, and that's going to be a base hit. So Yasuo Puig, there you see his numbers there, hitting better against against righties there. 311 there, 16 home runs, 42 RBIs there for the season for him. As we'll go ahead and see what he can do with a runner on board here. Dodgers lead it by 1. And Simon's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to steal for second, and he gets in there safely. No problem there for him, as that's going to be a stolen base there for him. But a strikeout there on Puig. Now, Billy Butler up to bat here. Last 4 games, he's been struggling there. 2 for 15. He's just hitting under a $130 there. And we'll try to, hopefully he can try to turn things around here in this series. As we'll see a full count here on Butler, and that one's going to get lost there. As that one, Simon's going to have to try to take off, and he's going to get tagged out there. Just a bad base running there. Bad call there from the third base coach there, trying to tell Simon to come and come over to third. But yeah, we'll try to see what he'll do here in this at bat here. So go to the top of the second here. Now they pretty much almost battled around, and Simon, did he just do it again? He hit another one. This one, first one here in the ballpark here today for him, as that's going to be a 3-run shot there for Simon Unger. He hits his 69th of the season, as Jackson gives up that one. And the Mets, yeah, the Mets are about to be just shown what he can do here, as they give up a 3-run shot there to Unger and the Dodgers, as that's going to go 427 feet deep there into left center field here. Take a look here at the pitch here, and that cutter just not cutting in enough inside there. And Simon a little late on the swing there, but just puts enough power on that one to get that one to sail right over the ball, over the fence there. 7th inning now here is a 6-5 ball game here. Simon looking for a pitch here, and he finds a gap there into shallow right field there for a base hit. That gets him on board, and he is looking pretty good here today. Now Puig 0 for 3, struggling, flied out back in the 5th inning here, and we'll see what he can do here with this at bat here. Try to see if he can move over Simon Unger. Maybe Simon can try to steal a base here and make it a little easier for him. As Simon go ahead and take off here, he's going to go for a steal, but no, it's going to be a walk instead, as Puig is going to go ahead and just be told, hey, you can go ahead and take your base here, as they go ahead and put him on first base. So Puig is going to go ahead and move to first. Simon's going to move to second, and we'll see what Billy Butler can do here, as he got hit by a pitch there in the 1st inning. And we'll see here with a 1-1 count for Butler, by a run here for the Dodgers, as we'll see there. And Simon's going to steal third, and he does. And it's going to be a double steal, actually, as Simon steals third and Puig will steal second. Take a look here, and we'll see Billy Butler drops this one down right on the near the third base line there. A run will come in to score, make that 2 runs now for Billy Butler. 2 runs will come in to score here for the Dodgers. And Billy Butler will be there safely at first base, as the Dodgers will go ahead and win this one here today. Final score of a close one, 9-8 there, as Simon Unger goes 3 for 5 in the ball game, hits his 69th home run of the season, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and 2 stolen bases there for him in this ball game, and his average at 376, as the Dodgers come back to win, or come back in this series to win this one, and the series now tied up 1 game apiece. So the rubber match now for the final day here, as it's going to be a late game here today at Citi Field here, and we'll see what the Dodgers and Mets are going to do here. We'll see which one of these 2 squads here is going to try to win this rubber match here in this final game of the series. So go to game 3 here, check it out here, go to the 3rd inning here. We'll see what Simon can do. He's already 0 for 1. He popped out in the 1st inning, and he's trying to see if he can have better fortune here, as he has runners at first and second. This one's going to drop down to shallow right field there. That's going to drop down, and the base hit there for Simon Unger, as the bases are loaded. Now 5th inning here, we're trailing by 2 again. Runners at first and second here. 1-0 count here for Simon. Here in the 5th inning, Simon looking for a pitch here. This is going to be a chopper there. That's going to get into a double play there, and Simon and the Dodgers cannot get anybody there safely on the base pass there. That's going to wipe out 2, but a runner will remain at third base. As you take a look here, see how Simon just getting on top of that one and just chops that one right there to the first base, who makes a nice routine double play there. 3-6-3 double play, but the the Mets there will win this one here today, as they will win this one by 2. Final score 3-1. Simon 1 for 4 in the ball game. Didn't do too much there today. Had a really tough day there. Mets batters there, or should say the Mets hitters or Mets pitchers here today, pretty much had him in check here, as he just could not find the good pitches there to help him or his team out here today. So Mets win this one. They win this series 2-1, as they are now going to be getting ready for their series. I think they got a series coming up with the Nationals here, which is an important series for them. So I guess that kind of helped them out, getting that motivation, beating us, and so they can use that to go against the Mets, or go against the Nationals here coming up. But as for Los Angeles, well, we got a day off here tomorrow, and then we were back home, and we started this homestand here with the Phillies and with the Braves. So Phillies will be coming up here in the next episode, and 178. We'll take them on a 3-game series, and then we'll be hosting the Atlanta Braves there to wrap up that weekend series there at home with them. So should be a good series. Both teams are kind of struggling right now in the National League East, and we'll try to see if we can just cause more trouble for them coming up here in this upcoming homestand there in LA. So hopefully it'll be a good series there for us. Hopefully it'll be some good home cooking there for Butler and for Puig, because they really need it here. And we'll see what Simon can do here. Simon, right now he has 69 home runs. He's getting close to 73 for at least tie the record for single home runs in a single season, or most home runs in a single season. But he needs 74 to be on top of that list. We'll see if he can do that here coming up in the next episode, you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Also, share the video, let people know about the series and about what's going on here, or I should say let people know about the series and the channel here on YouTube. I want to thank everybody that's recently just joined the ESGN Nation. Thank you guys so much. Keep following us, keep watching the videos, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this series so much. Thank you guys so much for who just recently joined here on YouTube. So also, you guys can check us out on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. Check us out there, and follow us there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel here on ESGNet. That's it for me, you guys. Hopefully, again, you enjoyed today's episode, and come on back for more Road the Show with Simon Unger here on ESGNet. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.